There is no better place for looking at centuries worth of Riga architecture than Sala. From this green island in the middle of the Daugava River, you can also see how the modern city is developing. Riga can never be ready or it will disappear, said Pēteris' grandfather. In olden days, Sala was a fisherman's village with wooden houses and big chimneys for smoking fish. Now planners have decided that this will be the new center of Riga, with banks, offices and hotels. Sala Island will also be a place for living with the new homes and places for walks and entertainment. Pēteris also likes the first Riga skyscraper of the new century. Sometimes he thinks how good it will be to ride his skateboard right to the top of it. When Pēteris goes to school, he passes colorful terraces that are one of many housing projects in the city. Another project is contained in an old gypsum factory. The former factory has been turned into modern flats with a quiet courtyard and new extension. Not far away from here, the Bank of Latvia has built its depository. Its architectural language is brave yet simple. By clever use of stone and glass, architects have been able to achieve the idea of transparency of this secure building. New qualities have been added to the surrounding area, making it a more attractive and welcoming place. Many of Pēteris' friends live in the building estates created in Soviet times. He often goes there and sees that things are changing here too. The rapid development of the property market has created a situation where work and housing projects has become everyday life for architectural offices. Architecture here brings new quality of life, and former blocks get surrounded with new accents. However, Pēteris' favorite example is the new extension on his school, which was awarded the National Architecture Prize. Many other European languages can be heard now in the streets of Riga, and Pēteris often goes to the airport to meet his parents or friends. The city bus offers a convenient architecture tour. Across the Daugava, passing both new and old buildings, the bus takes people to the entertainment center, complete with orange ball. Its vibrant atmosphere and cafe culture is the sign of the optimism of Riga. A special piece of architecture is the office complex, White Wind, where architects have experimented both with the character of the building and with technology. The quality of the local detail goes well with the international architectural language. The last stop for the bus is Riga Airport. Here, architects have used lots of wood, stone and glass, providing light and comfort and a warm welcome to guests of Latvia. After the growths of other international airports, transparent halls with natural materials are the first complement to the skills of Latvian architects. Riga has plans in the near future to build 3 new cultural buildings. Pēteris and his friends often go skating to the places within reach of the new National Library of Latvia, Riga Concert Hall and the Museum of Contemporary Art. The idea of the library comes from the Latvian folklore and its architect is Gunnar Birkerts. For the concert hall, an international competition was held and won by Andis Sīlis ahead of well-known international concert hall architects. Like a black gemstone, it will shine on the medieval towers, Art Nouveau buildings and pitched roofs of the historical center of Riga. By hosting concerts and exhibitions, the previously closed port of Andrēsala has established itself as a popular art destination. The old power station will be turned into a contemporary art museum with the help of the most prominent architectural name at work in the world today, Rimkolhas and his office OMA. They are also working on a development plan for the whole island that will become a mixed-use area for business, living and culture. While projects are being developed, Riga can be proud of its recent achievements. A good example on how to transform former post-war industrial territories is the new architecture of Diena Media Building. It is hard to believe that this modern office building used to be a radio factory. The historical center of Riga has suffered a lot during the Soviet era, and today architects are adding new life to run-down buildings and areas. It started as a cabbage field before developing as a shopping arcade, but nowadays Berga Bazaars is an elegant public space. This is not the only project of Zībārte Architectural Office that carefully, house by house, has returned the previous charm of an old European city to Riga. Here, old meets new in a smart and quiet way. The whole historical Riga center is a place for meeting all the new, where traditional quarters of Riga are being complemented with contemporary accents. Holes created by political and economical changes are filled with new buildings, new materials and a new architectural language. Architects are using different approaches when adding contemporary thinking to the city's history. And Pēteris likes watching both exciting windows of new retail stores and the old wooden house hidden into a double facade of an office building. His favorite place, though, is the top of the new high-rises. From here, he is looking at cranes and building sites, trying to recognize the architecture of his city. He knows his grandfather was right. Riga can never be ready.